Hi there, my name's Amy Donaldson. I am making this video to do the writer portrait assignment. So I'm going to be talking about my proposal for that. I have pulled up my 3 papers here that I'll be analyzing. They're all from college. This first one is from my freshman year, first semester psychology class that I took. I wrote it on the discrimination based on age and how that affects elderly and how that affects us as nurses and how we should act and different things like that. I did a lot of research for this paper and used a lot of citations. For the second one, it was actually one that I wrote this past summer for a history class. I wrote it on the Civil War medicine and how it evolved into what we have today. I also did a lot of research when writing this paper. And then my third one is a nursing professional paper that we have to write every semester. I chose to do this one on incarcerated women who are pregnant and the laws that go into helping them and the rights that they have even though they are incarcerated and everything like that. This one was also, it talks about the laws and a lot of research and a lot of citations in there as well. So yeah, I'm going to be analyzing each of these papers and kind of just seeing if I wrote them for a certain audience based on my classmates or the professors I had or my clinical instructor, if I knew how they were going to read it. If I'm curious to see if like I wrote it in a certain language, see if I wrote it more from like an emotional side or from more informative. I think I tend to be more informative when writing my papers, especially research papers. That's something I really want to work on this semester, is getting more of my voice in the paper rather than just a bunch of citations and rewording it a little bit here and there. So yeah, I also want to see the citations just to make sure that I am backing up all of my research, to see if I could have used, see if I did introduce all of my sources and avoided plagiarism in all of these papers as well. A couple other questions I'm going to be asking myself is like, could I have gone into more detail of on certain papers and certain parts of the papers, or could I have used better words? I think I have grown a lot in my writing these past couple of years. So from the first paper I talked about, from the psychology paper to the paper of the summer, it's going to be interesting to look at those and just see if my wording changed at all. And so yeah, I guess one question I do have for you would be what would be the best writing style to use for this class? Yeah.